Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of PNN. We got a special guest here.
Welcome to another episode of PNN.
That's our Emily. We had to get a little creative because since she's so sick, we didn't want to just have me talking the whole time. That would be kind of boring. So, Emily, how have you been?
I've been better. I am really sick, so CUP has replaced me with this artificial intelligence. I hope that you all understand.
Yeah, I think they will. We'll get through this, you guys. She's pretty smart. She can, she can figure her way out around the show, I think. AI, Emily, are you ready for this?
I am really excited to see what videos made the top 5 of the week. Let's jump right into the news and updates.
All right, well, you heard it first. Nah, I'm just kidding, you guys. Emily is here. She's a trooper, and we had to get her here for the episode.
What is up, you guys? I am actually dead. That woman sounds like Mrs.
She sounds
Claus.
like you right now.
She sounds like Mrs. Claus.
She does.
Oh my God, you guys. Somehow I managed to get sick once again. And let me tell you what, being sick when you're an adult is nothing like when you're a child. When you're a child, they send you home with that. Remember that bubble gum?
It's like
you
pink.
Would put it in the fridge. It had the spoon.
Yes. I love that.
Oh my God. Like I would be like, Mom, it's time for meds.
Right.
Now they test you for COVID. If you don't have COVID, they like shoot you out of there with like a freaking in a vac suit or whatever, like acting like I don't know. Anyways, I'm not all here, but I am here. I would never let an AI take over my job.
Well, that's where it's headed. We're headed to AI.
We're heading there because I've been so sick. But you guys, this week was insane.
Yeah,
like
there was a lot.
First week in 2022, and let me tell you what, it's
been
crazy.
bonkers.
So I could not miss it.
Yeah, let's just jump right in since we got you here for the little time that we do. The first thing we wanted to talk about was the PNN Best of Awards. The polls have been closed, so don't try to vote again. It won't work. And on that, there's been some talk about, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. Well,
oh my God.
One, I guess, my dad always said life isn't fair.
Isn't fair. Well, can I just stop everyone and remind everyone that we are not holding the 2024 elections of the United States.
Right. This is just for fun, you guys.
I will say I was so excited to see. I thought maybe we would get like all of 300 votes because I thought it would primarily just be people who watch our channel, whatever.
And really quick on that, when we were at 300, I was like, yo, this is cool.
Right. And the voting seemed pretty accurate. I mean, from what I could tell. And then by the end, all channels were shouting it out. I will say, we've seen when we first started the thing, everyone said you can only vote one time. Well, that's what we said. And we did learn a lot of lessons throughout this week, but some people figured out how to vote more than once. And what I say to that is if you have the time to do that and turn on your VPN, turn it off, factory reset, do all of that, more power to you.
Right.
Honestly, that your person should win if you're that dedicated. So more power to you. And then I also did see a lot of people commenting on our most recent catch. Someone even called me out for being a survivor and got mad at me. How we could put some people in for the running. So I just want to say, if we can put a contestant that harassed the hell out of us for a good couple of months in the poll, our poll, I think all of you guys can be bigger people as well.
Right.
We're all big people. And also, I just want to say, we are a channel with 2,000 subs, right? So,
by the way, 2,000.
Hey, 2,000.
Thank you guys for supporting.
Yes. But the fact that anyone thinks that like we manage who the actual best catcher is ridiculous. This was just for fun.
Yeah, let me just say this. Everyone's a winner, if you will.
Absolutely.
They're all great catchers. They all do their own thing independently, differently, and it is what it is. Next year we will do it again, and maybe we'll do it a little bit better, a little bit different. Who knows? But this was kind of just to test the waters to see what you guys think. And for the most part, I think it was pretty well received. People liked it. So yeah, we'll just we'll continue on with the best of awards for 2022.
And we need to migrate away from the best of awards. I mean, it technically is the best of awards, but they are called the CATCHYS.
Yeah, the CATCHY awards.
The CATCHY awards. So
We'll next year, you guys.
But this year's not over yet.
It's not over yet. No, we plan to do our award show tomorrow. And just so you guys know, we did create a page on our website. It's predatornewsnow.com/channels. And we did put links to all of the best of candidates on here. So if you want to find, who's on the list, they're here.
And we'll keep that up all year long.
Yeah, this will be up all year.
So there you have it. That's what you get for being a PNN #1. You get to be featured on our website.
No, we also have a little something, but we'll get into that later.
We do. We have something really dope planned out.
And then so thank you everyone for voting. We got a total of like 3,900 votes, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, we'll keep your notifications on because we'll have the award show coming up.
Yes.
Next up, we wanted to show you we are keeping track of all of the catches going on this year because let me tell you, when doing the awards, it was like, okay, I got to go back and see who had this, who did that.
And people private shit.
Yeah, so, it's hard to tell. So we're keeping track of all live catches. It's not uploads because that's kind of unfair with, we don't know when that upload was recorded.
Right.
So if it's a live catch that's privated, we will capture that live catch and put it on the spreadsheet. And just to let you guys know, right now we're sitting at 31, I think, right? Or because 30 total because Alex's catch wasn't a live catch today.
Oh, right.
30 guys for the year, and we're 10 days in.
And that's pretty incredible. And about this list, you guys, we take our job at PNN very, very serious. So this is just a way for us to next year when we do the top, we can see exactly detailed and show you guys all. But we're also keeping track of how many catchers had arrests, how many didn't arrest.
And it's just easy for me to go back and reference and, I can put keywords, cousin OnlyFans. I know you guys remember that. Yeah. Just something cool. If you have any data that you want to contribute, let me know. And that's pretty much it on that. But 30 catches this year is absolutely insane. That's 3 a day.
And everyone has been killing it. Well, I'm not gonna jump ahead because I was about to say a certain catcher that went freaking wild this weekend. Catchers, but I'll wait.
Yeah, save that. But I did want to share this funny little clip before we get totally diving in. This was shared on our Discord, and it was just a funny little thing. This pred tries to escape, and I don't know if you've seen this, but
this is so funny.
Just go to the toilet.
No.
No. I'll just follow someone and tell them to come and do it. I want the toilet.
Keep your phone in your pocket.
I just want the toilet.
You can go in a minute.
This guy is actually cornered.
Yeah. Where
This
are you
is
going?
what cornered
You're not gonna
looks
get through
like.
there.
my man's really trying to get through the grate.
That's like Superman trying to get changed in a telephone box.
10-year-old might have fitted through there,
What?
but you won't.
Where are you going?
I'll climb up there. She might get hurt.
Where are you going?
Where does he really think he's going?
He thinks
going
he's
nowhere.
gonna what's that old 90s movie, Flubber or whatever? He's like
Flubber.
acting
Simon,
like he's
it's not
gonna
playtime.
turn into Flubber and just
Simon.
migrate through him.
Simon.
My man is
Terminator over here.
climbing.
He's about to dip. Anyways, I thought that was pretty funny.
That is hilarious.
Couldn't even put his foot through there. I don't know what he was thinking.
That's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Thank you for sharing that. I
Yeah,
love
no
when
problem.
people share. Well, not you.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, no. I didn't share it. Shout out
do
to whoever shared
appreciate
it.
you sharing it, but I always appreciate people on our Discord sending us stuff, telling us to
Yeah,
put it on the show. So
Shout out to the UK catchers too.
yes.
So first up in the news, CP catcher, you guys know he had that crazy catch that he released, and it was removed, and we're like, oh, we thought he was going to get a strike, this and that. Well, he posts on his community tab that he'd like to update us on the recent video. It was not deleted by YouTube, but it was actually deleted by him. He didn't want to risk the chance of getting a strike, and he said 80% sure it wouldn't have got a strike, but he didn't want to take that chance. He said, you know, with everything going on with the YouTube right now, it's probably not a good idea. And, you know,
honestly, it's a new year and I'm loving his optimism.
Yeah. Shout out to Samuel.
So great job. I'm really happy he removed it because I am like 80% sure it would have been removed if it wasn't by
Pretty
Sam.
good chance. I mean, everyone thought it was.
So it's better to be safe than sorry.
That's what they say. Next up here, let's see. We got the door war. Did you see this one? MUSA.
Oh my gosh, you guys. This reminded me like there was a tornado and like he was just flying on the door like to keep his door shut.
So young.
How old?
You said you were 15.
15 years old?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
Get-
You want me to call the police, or do you want me to? You want to talk to me?
No.
Huh?
Yeah. Away from my door.
You weak, man.
I'm gonna call the police then. I'm gonna call the police on you.
Let my door go.
Look at you.
Bro.
He's about to slam his hand in there.
Like what?
Oh my God. Yeah. So when I was watching that go down, I was lightweight dying. I did see a couple people that were, well, first off, I want to say MUSA definitely got his arm day out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like his arms must have been worked. And this little guy was just like
His
running
whole
in,
body.
out, get out. So like I was saying, a couple people were saying like, why are you doing that? Like that almost looks like forced entry. I will say that I don't think, and I can totally be wrong, I don't think that this was the front door to his house.
No. It's like a little entry with a
it's
foyer.
the entry foyer to a bunch of apartments. So technically, well, I don't want to be technical,
public
but yeah,
access.
I don't think it's anything too crazy. This guy was disgusting. And when MUSA walked up to this catch, he was even saying, he was like, God, he believed MUSA, even with MUSA's deep voice. He was like, I believe,
Right.
I believe it. And he's like, I'm super sketched out because you're so young. So he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, 100%. No remorse. Next up, Web Pred Patrol had his catch that we talked about where he met him on the chat line. This was on January 3rd, and this included PPMASS, Web Pred Patrol, NVCAP, and a newer catcher we haven't really talked about, FTK, for the kids. He doesn't have anything up in his channel yet. That's why we kind of haven't spoke about them. But when he does, we'll be sure to let you guys know what he's about. But this catch was long awaited from the WPP side. Serial Pred kept real kids chained up in his basement to torture him.
Ooh, that is quite the title.
Yes.
That is quite the title. I'm really happy that they went and got this guy. I'm really happy Jay went.
Well, they didn't get to confront him.
No, they didn't. So the update on this one is that the police detective or whatever handed everything over to the DA, and they're all kind of waiting.
They're hoping to make an arrest. We'll play a little
You don't want to
clip.
save no money? You sure? What if I told you I was 14? Would that be better? Don't you like 14? You sure? You want to have a conversation, bud? I'm going to let you know I'm not a cop, okay? Do you remember the person you were talking to on the phone? Yeah, you do. Come on, Spidey. He's right here in the window.
Hey, you need to come out and have a conversation with us because we can call the police right now. We're not here to hurt you.
So yeah, if you guys can't see, the guy never comes out, but I am glad that PPMASS was there as an OG to kind of guide this situation, because a neighbor did come up and was getting rowdy with them, and Jay was right in his face, like not backing down, just saying.
Yeah.
No.
And I do want to give a little shout out to the other people that went. So it was WPP, NVCAP, and For the Kids, FTK, and then PPMASS.
Yeah, they all did a great job.
They did a great job. And the reason that they ended up leaving was because this guy said that he was armed, that he did have a gun. So I'm really happy that they ended up leaving, because that's nothing to play around with.
Yeah, you never know who has a gun, and we'll get into that later.
We learned that this week.
Next up with WPP, he did.
Wait, really quick. Can I say something about the border?
Mm-hmm, of course.
Cam, you know, I love you. I think that these borders are totally fine, because it kind of makes everyone, like, when they see that border, they know, like, oh, okay, it's a WPP stream. However, I saw a lot of feedback during the actual catch that some people were going over to other catcher streams to watch the catch, just because the border, they want the full screen. So maybe if you can do something where during your live chit chats, I don't think anyone needs a full screen. The border's cool, but for the catches, I think it would be really beneficial for you and your channel, and just so you can, when you edit and posted them in the future, it looks just like a really crisp, clean video, not all the other stuff around it. So maybe that's something to take into consideration, but great job.
And then on WPP, he also had another catch after, and he said on a community post, another one bites the dust. They took his phone and computer and brought him down for questioning. He's currently turning over all the evidence. David Trask, age 55, tried to lure a 15-year-old boy to the hotel, and I think the hotel might have been pretty pissed off about that. So good job on that.
Great job.
And then next up, we got PCI. They were on a little road trip. I think it was to Michigan, right?
Yes.
And they absolutely killed it. They had 5 catches, really good catches too. And I think they got one arrest for sure. I know. I don't know the others, but couple of them I think made the top 5, but if you haven't checked them out, please go over to PCM and PCI, show them some love, leave a comment and a like.
And just a quick reminder, whenever we post that PCI or PCM is live, usually PCI will post first. In our Discord, we always post both point of views, so make sure if you're watching PCIs, which generally gets more views because they have more subs, make sure you have like a second tab open and you go show love over to PCM and you subscribe, because
switch
they
back
all
and
work
forth
together. So make sure you're showing both channels equal love.
Of course. And that brings us to some news from CC Unit. We'll go ahead and play this. Pretty crazy stuff. He made the news. Sacramento man caught by YouTube channel attempting to meet a minor for sex. And there's a little clip here. Let's see.
A Sacramento man accused of arranging to meet a minor has now been released from jail. That is according to the Sacramento County Sheriff's Inmate Search Database. Elk Grove police say Luis Jimenez Garates from Sacramento was arrested on Thursday in Elk Grove Walmart for attempting to meet a 13-year-old boy. They say he was also carrying a loaded handgun. He was released Friday after posting bail.
So you guys, that was the catch that we went on with CC Unit and Dream Floral, and let me just tell you, it was insane.
It was insane, and I want to just huge shout out to Ghost. We've been talking for a couple of weeks about, you know, meeting up and going on a catch, so it was so incredible. Like, he literally wrote us that morning and drove all the way up here and did a turnaround trip. Yeah,
he went right back home after. We spent like 2 hours at the police station, and we were like, we saw with it was what, Shafiq and PCI, when they gave the phone, the cops like, yeah, no, it shouldn't take more than an hour, you know, and that's totally good. But what is with it taking so long? For them to get 2 phones back to Ghost, it took literally 2.5 hours.
We were all joking around because it was the 3 of us, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sorry. I'm like a little sick. It was 4 of us just sitting in the lobby, and we were like, we should have brought a PlayStation. Like, it's a full-on slumber party now. But it literally took forever. But here's the thing. I would do it over 1,000,000 times. Huge shout out to the Elk Grove Police Department.
Oh, yeah.
They were so kind, so accommodating. And if you guys were able to see the catch.
Oh, it was crazy, you guys. Like, just being there. Like, when the pred came in, like, we were all kind of looking for what this guy might look like, what he's wearing.
We looked like we were, like, going to, like, pocket some stuff or something.
Right.
We were all just split up and then looking eye contact and then pointing.
Looking at our phones.
Right.
But when he came in, I saw him, and I was like, I think that's him right there. And it looked like him, and I couldn't tell because he had the mask on, he had the hat on.
Right.
And
he looked a little heavier.
Yeah, from when he entered the store, like, my adrenaline was kind of pumping. I'm like, okay, like, this is my first time. Like, how does he want to do this? Are we gonna go up together? Or what?
Right,
you know, and like finally Ghost like kind of split off, and he's like, he's right here. I think it's time. And like I went around a different way, and like when I came around the corner, Ghost was gone. And so I was like, where? Yeah, I was like, where'd he go? I don't want to miss like the initial, confrontation. And then I saw him over in the electronics doing his, hey, what's up? Giving him a fist bump, and I was like, oh shit,
hey,
like this
Luis.
is Luis. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
but
Ghost was just he's such a dope individual.
Yeah, so when the cops came in, if you guys watched the live, the cops literally came in and just grabbed the dude, like immediately put hands behind him back and cuffed him, right? They searched his pockets and they found like a little pocket knife. We're like, oh shit. And Ghost was like, he had a knife? Like, whoa. So then we talk to the cops, go to the police station, and at the very end, the cop comes out and he's like, I really appreciate what you guys are doing because, if you guys wouldn't have done this, we wouldn't have known this guy was out there,
he was super appreciative.
Yeah, trying to commit these crimes or whatnot. And then he's like, I just want to leave you guys with a gift. And I was thinking maybe we're going to get those little like sticker badges or something from the Elk Grove PD.
Blue little clip-ons or something.
Yeah, so then he's like, I want to leave you with the little gift. And he's like, that guy had a gun. And we're just like, oh, shit.
No, he was like, he had a loaded gun.
A loaded pistol in his bag. And we're just like, oh, shit.
And I'm not laughing. I think, and I believe Ghost said that that's the first catch that he's done where a guy had a loaded gun. And it's actually crazy because the 4 of us, when I thought, okay, this is the 4 of us, the first time that the 4 of us are going together, it's definitely not Dream's first catch, but it's me and Cup's first catch.
Yeah.
And I was like, watch something, as we were pulling up, I was like, watch something like crazy go down. Watch us have to chase this guy or just something. And yeah, but the guy, I will say, when there's just something different when you're there firsthand and you're seeing them and their eyes are meeting yours and you can like kind of feel their energy.
Right.
And in the beginning, he definitely, I feel like felt like maybe we were going to like jump him or, do something. Within like the first minute or so, we were, we talked him down and he felt really, really comfortable. And that's when he kind of started opening up. Mm-hmm. But we're not able to show anything because it went really, really, really well.
Yeah, so the DA and the detectives, they asked Ghost not to post any videos of it or anything yet, just kind of like the Gideon Brock case. So yeah, we're kind of waiting on that. But
he was arrested. It was $100,000 bail.
Yes.
And he did post bail, I believe, by like within 48 hours. However, they feel really strongly about this case, and all of CC Unit's cases go really good up here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's gonna be good.
He's talking to someone else
and
about.
Can you tell him what the 3 charges were?
Having a gun.
It was a felony.
Yeah, it was a misdemeanor having a gun while committing a felony, and then a felony. It was the 288-3 and 288-4.
So
enticing
2 misdemeanors
and luring
a
minor.
So, anyways, huge shout out Ghost and Dream Floral.
What do you think though? Would you go on another catch?
Oh, hell yeah!
Did you like it?
No, it was incredible, and there are so many times when we're doing this show, or even when I'm just watching live catches, when I just want to like ask a certain question, and my one question that I always have that I hear questioned, but I don't hear an answer for, is if you have gone through this yourself and you are still fucked up in the head from it, why would you inflict this pain upon another child and make them go through it? And so it was really dope just being able, and Ghost was so nice, like letting me ask whatever I wanted. You know, I was like right up center with him. So it was really awesome. And yeah, shout out Elk Grove Police Department.
Yeah, and it goes to show you the dangers involved in doing these catches because, you know, like we said, we didn't know this guy had a gun. His little backpack right here is so small. Obviously, they have small guns, but it's one of those things where at any second, if he would have taken a move to pull his gun out and, you know, threaten us, I mean, that would have put us in a crazy position. And it just so, like, what are the chances that the first catch we go on, the dude has a gun?
Right. Well, I mean, I don't think it's too crazy because honestly, South Sac is pretty ghetto. We about a year, maybe 6 months ago, we're like, oh, maybe we should try doing catches, and then we were like, no. Like Sacramento has really beautiful parts, but it's also really, really dangerous. So I'm not shocked that this guy had a gun whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it up to the professionals, but I'll always be there to tag along.
Hell yeah. So shout out to Ghost, CC Unit, Dream Floral, everyone. And yeah, so we'll be waiting for that one.
Yeah. Dream Floral looked like the
Loss prevention. Yeah. He was walking in the back, like just had his little rock star drink. And I'm like,
yeah, he looked like the loss prevention guy just following us out. Shout out, Dream.
Next up here, we got PPMASS. He did a live today. He's recovering. He said he feels like he has superpowers now. I think he was hanging out with WPP a little too much. No, but he had the COVID, as you guys heard, positive on that. So we hope that he gets back up and running here for 2022.
And if he's feeling better, that's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It's just getting over that hump.
Right. Yeah, and we think you might have COVID. Who knows?
Okay.
Let's see here. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We do want to say that SKEETER hit 1 million views, which is absolutely incredible. If you guys haven't seen this catch, it's a pretty good one. We'll play a little clip.
Say that then.
Because no, don't listen. You guys,
Michael.
This is bull crap.
Look, is this or is this not your penis?
This is bull crap.
That is all day. I will show you the picture on my phone.
Okay, show us the picture of your penis on your phone.
But call my phone. Call my phone on.
Call your phone.
I didn't even touch this goddamn ass.
Okay.
His SpongeBob shirt.
You gave us a phone number too, so.
You have been on your phone since we've been.
So yeah, this guy's full of shit. Lied about his name, you know, called his wife this and that. But 1 million views on a catch. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. The exposure that this guy has now is
the exposure
through the roof. So shout out to SKEETER on that one. In other news with SKEETER, I know you guys saw this DAP catch that they did, the firefighter pred. And we just wanted to kind of touch on this because we were seeing some comments here and there about this pred perhaps committing suicide by driving in the wrong lane, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Wrong way in traffic. And we did reach out to see if that was true. However, that is not the case with this guy. There is something that happened with him. We don't know for sure what yet. But when we do, we will certainly let you guys know. There's just not much to say about this situation, I think, right at this point, and I don't want to jump the gun.
When we do know, we definitely will provide updates to you guys.
Yeah, and just to kind of recap, we did on episode 7, we talked about suicide and the link to being publicly exposed for being a pedophile or a sex offender or something along those lines. And they go hand in hand. You know,
the correlation
is crazy. So there is some studies done. You can go back to episode 7 and watch that. We had Shafiq on the show because he also dealt with a similar situation.
But something all catchers need to know is that on the off chance that the predator does go and commit suicide, that is not your fault. That is not your fault. So never for a second think this is my fault or, oh shit, what did I do? Or, oh my God, everyone's going to hate me. It's the unforeseeable, and it's the predator once again trying to be in control of the situation. And it's really freaking sad, but it is in no way, shape, or form your fault.
Yeah, and I think that goes pretty much with, for the most part, suicide. You know, in general, a lot of people feel like, oh, it's my fault and I could have helped and this and that. But at the end of the day, it's not usually. I mean, there are some one-off kind of circumstances.
Yeah, I would say all of the catches that we see here, I mean, absolutely not. The person got caught and their job held them accountable. Their families are holding them accountable, and they just can't handle it. So that's on them.
That is on them. Next up here, we got No Games for Weirdos. We've heard through the grapevine that he might be making a comeback, you guys. AZ might be coming back. We do want some more of these catches. One of our favorite catches, actually, is the T-Koi one with the TikTok superstar. If you guys haven't seen that one, I swear to you,
we'll link it in the description.
Yeah, I'd have to look for it here, but
before I even knew of the live community and that we could talk and comments and stuff like this, I was obsessed with this. Yeah. And I started listening to the decoy call, and this guy was just so freaking weird. And I'm going to link it below because we're not going to spend more time talking about it, but I would be so excited if No Game for Weirdos came back. We need him. Yes. And that's an incredible way to bring in 2022.
Yeah, right. And then also coming back is perhaps PPF Pedophiles, Hope and her boyfriend Nick. I did talk to them, and they said, you know, they're moving and they're in the midst of doing that. So once they get kind of situated, they do plan on coming back. So we're definitely excited about that.
Yes. And let me tell you what, a lot of people in this community really, really love PPF and what they do. So I know that we would all be really excited. I know everyone loves Hope. And I hope that they come back soon.
Same. And then that pretty much wraps it up. We do want to say welcome back to Poachers Ohio. Their channel was removed this last year. Something happened. I don't really know the ins and outs of that. But we'll go over one of the videos that he dropped. So if you haven't subbed yet to Poachers Ohio, definitely go give him a sub. And that brings us to our top 5.
Top five.
The first one here is coming from, this is PCI. This 53-year-old man came to meet a 14-year-old. And it looks like we got an ad here. So let me just go ahead and clear that out of the way. I need to get the ad blocker.
You know what's so weird is that I have premium on my personal account, which is on my same phone, and I purchased premium for PNN, but it's not working. Yeah, I don't really get it. We're gonna need to figure that out.
YouTube about that.
Call our rep at YouTube.
Yeah.
More.
Phil.
Why would I do that?
The deed is already done. The crime is already done.
There's no crime.
Listen,
You're
Phil.
not under the age.
Are you going to listen to? Hold on, I got this. Are you going to listen to me or not? Are you going to have a conversation, or I'm going to say I have a headache? We can. You know what? We can either handle it your way, and I can give you a chance to talk.
We have people walking by.
Exactly.
We've had men arrested, you dumbass.
I'm not standing
so
here.
Say there's no crime. Say there's no crime. We've had plenty of men arrested, sir. You want to try that with us? We've had men convicted. There's a guy that's about to serve jail time in prison right now with our evidence. So say you didn't commit a crime. Try it.
You drove all the way here willingly knowing that
technically I have not committed a crime.
Phil,
and again,
listen, Phil, in this.
Technically you have, but
you know, it's really rare to get all PCM PCI that heated.
Right.
You know, if they're yelling that much, I mean, generally Eric will kind of put people back into line, but then it'll be kind of smooth sailing. He'll let the girls talk. And this guy just, I think for how he was just acting like, no, I didn't, you know, I'm not in the wrong here. I think it made everyone lose their cool, as I would have.
Oh yeah. I mean, just given our, circumstance or the catch we went on with Cece, and if that guy would have started mouthing off like that, I've been pissed.
Right.
It's like, bro, okay, you're technically in the wrong. I'm sorry to say.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, great catch on this one. That's coming in at number 5. Number 4, you won't believe it. It's a PP official. This is man cheats on his fiance with 5 girls, and this guy was pretty much he was proud of what he's done, and it was just sickening to see this guy. Ugh.
It's because she wants to get her license, and I told her, if you come down here one of these days, I'll teach you how to drive.
Oh, so you wanted to show her how to drive?
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I told her, if you learn how to drive, I'll get your license and the car.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Cool.
Alex
So
is like, all right.
This guy lives in like a land far away.
So you as a drunk driver would teach her how to drive?
Yeah.
That's like getting someone in a wheelchair to teach you how to run.
Yeah.
He just doesn't.
Yes,
he just does not get it, does he?
No, he definitely doesn't.
Does not get it.
I think he might be drunk here.
Oh, 100%.
But he was just the amount of things that he was admitting to, like he just spilled everything. It's an hour and 45 minutes long, and he just kind of opened up and just kind of
I need to go
bragged
watch
about
this.
what he was doing with younger girls, and it was just one of the worst guys I think you could possibly come about, you know.
Man, yeah, since I literally started feeling sick on Friday night, so I've been pretty much sleeping, but I'm going to go back and watch.
Yeah.
I caught a lot of them, but I need to go back and watch this
There's
one.
a few you need to watch, and I'll say this, you know, Alex he does this thing where he kind of makes up these fake stories to get them to kind of admit more, and it certainly worked really well in this situation. But this guy just can talk pretty much about nothing. He was arrested, however, so
nice.
Shout out to PP Official on this one, coming in at number 4. Next up, number 3. This is CPP. Zach came from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Fucking Zach, always coming to Colorado.
Okay.
So, see, you're very careful. It tells me, bro, this isn't your first fucking rodeo. You know what I mean? Sorry, a little chilly out here. Get to that part. See how things go. And then you kept saying a couple times you just wanted to talk about what we were going to do when we were together because you didn't want to put it in writing.
Look
I'm
at
getting there
his
to where you
face.
actually
He
put it
looks
in
just
writing.
so
to
unamused.
actually would throw you into jail.
I know.
He said, Grindr deletes text whenever somebody deletes it and blocks someone. Texts are saved with the phone company. I just don't want to leave any trails or such, if you know what I mean. Doesn't sound like it's your first time, man, when you know what you're doing.
And just from watching shows and knowing basically what can happen and what they'll go off of.
What? Whoa, pause. He said just from watching shows and what they'll go off of. So like
probably like
what
To
will
Catch
get
a
them in
Predator.
trouble. What will get them in trouble.
Right.
So he is super cautious about this, which shows that he didn't just meet some person, found out like, oh shit, they're a little younger. Oopsie.
Right.
It's almost like he was searching for a child.
Oh yeah, 100%. He had a boyfriend. Apparently, the boyfriend didn't know. He drove down 90 miles.
Oh wait, I feel like I kind of do remember this one.
To meet the kid, and they're at a skate park nonetheless. But he was arrested. Shout out to the PD out there. Showed no remorse. Don't come to another state.
Can you imagine your boyfriend or your girlfriend coming to visit you and you're on a lunch break or you're off at work and they're just meeting minors?
Right. No, yeah, that's
I'd stab somebody.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. So shout out to CPP on this one here, number 3. Then number 2 here is this one is from your boy JDQ Alex channel. But you guys, if you haven't seen this one, it's 2 hours, about 2 hours long. But just the amount of shit that this dude was talking about is just, it's unreal. Like he just was bullshitting, and you could tell that he was kind of like, he felt like he was in the wrong, or he knew he was in the wrong, so he was trying to talk, but then he had these crazy parents that didn't really want to believe maybe that their son was doing these things.
Yeah, you told me about this one. You were like, it was really good.
Yeah, let's go ahead and watch this.
Because we ain't doing
He's
this no more
recording.
here.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't even know what time.
It's 8 o'clock.
I don't know if that's. I've never actually looked to see if this clock has ever been accurate.
Right.
I don't look at it for that. I feel like it's for show.
Right.
So,
we could car doors open, windows open, whatever you want to do.
That defeats the purpose of, I guess.
The heater on.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I mean, where do you
wait for the mom here?
Dad's gonna start his own channel.
Right.
So y'all
Caught
are
his own
willing
son.
to go to a public place
If you want to, it's up to you. We just want to have a talk here, and I obviously don't want to put, I guess, Ethan's name in any distress, and neither your mom here or your dad. And if your dad wants to come with us, he's more than welcome, of course.
Go to the park.
Park? Is it like lit up at all?
I mean, our park's usually lit up at night.
No, there's spotlights.
No.
It's
Yeah,
a
spotlight.
park around the corner, but it's not like bright.
Yeah, that's why we can do that.
And why do you need it so bright?
Just for documentation.
For lighting.
Well,
you said this is for your protection
Well,
of
just to make
violence.
sure there's no, like, Washington crossing the Delaware on somebody here, you know what I mean? Come in the dead of night.
No, I don't know what that means.
Well, dude, man, it's U.S. history here.
Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Oh.
I swear I'm not.
Hey, Justin, you know
Why don't you speak with words instead of riddles?
I don't know.
You know what?
Just-
If only she was as obedient to her son as she is being to Alex right now, he probably wouldn't have been acting like, I don't know. It's really sad to me because you can tell that the parents, they have a nice home, they're well kept, and no one wants to believe that their child is a child molester.
Well, check it out. So
pedophile.
they go out to the car to continue this conversation because the dad's like, no, like, we're done here. So they're sitting, Alex is sitting in the back of the car, of Alex's car with the pred, and they're having a conversation, and then he's about to go tell his kid what's going on and this and that, but then the mom comes out, and just watch this. Oh, it's about to get an ad. The mom comes out with her phone, and she's been doing research on Alex about someone who did like a video about them, and it's just the funniest. Watch.
Said you do this for the views, and then you get this stuff, and they have a whole bunch of stuff on you.
Oh, yeah, there's been a fair share of hit pieces. I used to work with them.
People donate, and that this is like your thing to get.
No.
This is really all presents that they.
Then they try to dig up everything they possibly could. We did.
That's you, right?
Oh my god. Okay,
And
we're
you go
gonna
buy
send
it.
you guys. We're not gonna have the whole video.
Go
be
watch
for
this
one.
because what happens after, this is just a comical situation, honestly.
That's really funny though, that instead of looking up all of his hundreds of catches,
that's the
she's
thing.
literally going to like the couple of videos that were made that
Alex was like,
her.
he said, why not go look up predator poachers arrests and look at
right.
news articles instead of looking at someone who has
or
a problem
just look
with
up
them.
the channel. Like,
Right.
just look up and see how many catches or whatever.
Anyways, the mom's crazy.
Well, that's what you say.
Yeah. Alex the Riddler, the Joker. So that's number 2. And then number 1, you guys, coming in from none other than PCI. And I do believe this was a solo. I don't think PCM was on this one with him. But this one was a long format, 2 hours at least. And this guy just, what do you think?
This one was crazy. This one started like at 7:30 when I got up, and it was still going at like 10.
Well, I woke up with you, and then I went back to sleep, and then I woke back up, and I was like, damn, this is still going.
And
the dude's still
and the guy
in the
like
car.
stayed in the same place, like in his car. So I was like, is my phone
Connection
like, broken
bad?
or something? But this was a long catch, and this guy is messed up.
Done.
Why say that, bro? I'm trying to understand why say that to a 13-year-old. I want to make babies with you. I'm paraphrasing, however you said it. I want to have babies with you, make babies with you. I'm pretty sure you said I want to make babies with you, right?
Something to that effect, yes.
But you didn't mean it, right? Well, you did mean it. You're not saying no. I'm saying you didn't mean it. He's not saying no, bro.
The amount of drugs this guy's on.
Do that.
So why would you not immediately say no?
I don't want to.
You don't want to do
You
that, but you're in a
guys.
car at the gas
Not a hard
station.
question.
No, I do not. I do not. I do not.
Do you want to fuck a minor and get her pregnant? I'm gonna say no.
No, I do not.
There you go. Say no now.
But your dumb ass is sitting there. I don't.
He's tweaking.
No, I do not.
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't slept in days.
No, he's tweaking hard.
Science, dog.
Chewing.
It's not. You're right.
Then why can't you answer the question?
No, I do not want to do that.
Yes,
Now
yes, you
you're
do.
answering
Hold on.
So why fuck with the minor's head? hey, what if she like actually thought that she felt special to you? Oh, I bet you said, oh, all your little friends will think you're badass if you fuck an older guy. I'll
Look
do
at his
anything to make them
pupils.
jealous. Why fuck with the minor's head like that? So now she's
Right.
going around thinking that an older guy, she feels cool. She thinks this older guy likes her for real, loves her maybe, wants to have babies and a family with her, wants to take her away and run away with her. Why are you fucking with a kid like that, bro? Why are you fucking with a kid?
I don't want to.
I'm so happy Eric pulled out like this tone for this catch, because this guy just doesn't get it.
No, I don't think he ever truly got it. And then he also was saying that, he didn't want to ruin his custody with his kids. And then he called the ex-wife, and the ex-wife was like, what are you talking about? Why are you even calling me, bro? Like,
Right,
and
right.
he's like, cause the kids or whatever. And she's like, you don't even have custody.
Right.
You lost custody of the kids.
Right.
So he's full of shit.
He's full of
rumor.
lies. He doesn't care about his life. He's totally just taken in drugs as his life, and
No remorse.
He's gotten rid of all of his obligations that he has. I hate when they try saying like, I have a kid and I'm a great dad and
I need help.
Yeah, and I need help. And then you find out that, they haven't seen their kids in 1 to 2 years, which shout out to the mom for keeping her kids away from this guy.
Yeah.
It's really sad. I would never say that, but no.
Not at all.
So congratulations, Eric, PCI.
Yeah, shout out to you on this one. This was an early one, and it was really good. And there's some funny moments in there. Some bystander comes up. I don't want to ruin it.
Oh,
but
yeah. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
If you got a little bit of time to kill, go watch that one. And then our honorable mention for this week is coming from Protect the Innocent. This one just barely missed the cutoff for the voting. However, it was worth putting on here, I think. I thought it was a really good catch.
They've been so consistent.
They have, yeah. They just uploaded another one today. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But this one was their 8th catch, and this guy was using the whole Jesus religion kind of, I guess excuse, or I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's definitely an excuse. You shouldn't be bringing any other thing into what you're doing other than yourself.
Right. Yeah.
My friends now who are 14 are friends from church.
Oh, God.
Yes.
So what about your friends that got in trouble doing the same thing with the police that you
Well,
mentioned?
unfortunately, I'm not allowed to speak on their behalf because they're unfortunately getting into some illegal activities between each other that I'm not allowed to speak about.
Okay. Yeah, and we're not asking
I
you
was
to.
hoping to get them out of that, but they stopped responding to me recently, so I decided to start moving.
Either way, like, you can speak about that. This isn't your case. That's their case. So
Right.
you actually can speak about that. You're choosing
Right.
not to, correct?
Yes.
But you're right,
You're
though.
choosing not to.
Yes.
Okay.
He's right.
Well,
They won't.
I don't know.
Right.
The
Okay,
stuff
but
about them. I just
so.
know that. What am I right about?
You're right that your friends will not have an issue with you in this situation.
He was hoping that
Especially
he would
them.
say
Same
he's
thing.
right about coming to me.
Exactly.
Well, I watched a UK PP2's review on this, and they made a good point when he asked that question, what am I right about? He's probably lying so much that he's trying to ask PTI what he's right about, so
Right.
that he can keep that lie kind
Right,
of
because
straight.
he knows that he can tell it well.
Yeah, and so he's like, wait, what am I right about? Tell me again so I can continue on that path, But it just goes to show you that they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Do you want to give a little shout out to YKPP2?
UK PP2.
Sorry, guys. I'm under the meds.
Yeah, UK PP2, they do decoy work, and I'll just pull up their channel here.
They do reviews. They don't have a mic right
yet.
now. They plan on getting one, but they just they do reviews of different videos,
different catches.
Yeah, different catches. So definitely shoot over there if you want to take a look.
And they do decoy. They do decoy work as well. So, yeah, definitely go check them out. They're in our Discord as well. If you have any questions for UK, I'm sure they could answer those for you. That pretty much wraps it up. We do wanted to mention Poachers Ohio is back. Like I said earlier, they had a little problem with their old account. It got shut down, removed, and the channel was just going to stay up, I guess, as long as the evidence needed to be there. But they're back. Anton's back, and they put out a couple of videos. So yeah, definitely go check them out. I'll play a little clip here. This is Kenneth number 2.
But you hitting me, the 15-year-old boy? You don't want to talk to me? You want to meet 15-year-old boys? Do not touch me. Get your hand out of here. Do not touch me. No, you're in public. Welcome to public. Do not touch the phone, Kenny. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
Kenny's getting a little crazy.
Oh, it's on camera. The camera just got it. You just smacked my...
What do you want to know?
Oh, why are you meeting a 15-year-old boy?
I don't know, dude, honestly. I've never done it before in my life.
Chester Goldstein says you're a pervert.
Okay.
You never done it before in your life?
Chester Goldstein.
So you just horny? Meeting a 15-year-old boy?
So yeah, go check out Poachers Ohio. We'll drop the link for you now so you can go sub. Tell them we sent you over there. And that pretty much wraps it up, you guys. Again, we hope to have our award episode by tomorrow for you all.
Yes.
We're working on it. It's coming along good.
It's coming along real good.
It's going to be
Shout out to you for holding the fort down while I've been sick.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You're incredible.
Yeah, I don't want to give anything away yet for it, but it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. I think it'll be a good thing to do every year. Just, see where we're at.
I think it's a really great way to make the supporters feel like they're, included, and their catchers get to see their support even more.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it's really awesome. And again, don't take it so seriously. All of them are incredible. And if you're taking to heart that a PNN award makes you the best, like, that's just not right. So don't take it too seriously, but we are going to bring a dope show.
And that pretty much wraps it up, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I think the AI Emily has left already. They shut down.
She powered down.
Yeah, but we appreciate her for stopping in, and Emily for coming out of bed for this. So thank you guys. Drop some purple hearts. We'll see you guys next week.
We love you guys. No, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Come on.
Bye. All right, peace.